absolutely impeccable, and the players who will be delighting us today: Jano Black in goal for Atletico, the back four, Juanfran, Stefan Savic, Diego Godin and Felipe Luis. In midfield, Koke and Carrasco playing either side of Gabi, Fernandez and Saul Nieguez. Up front, Antoine Griezmann, and on form, Angel Correa. That means on the bench, Moya and Lucas.
Because that's who Simeone counts as his touchstone.
Here's the Barca lineup for today. Mark ter Stegen in goal. There's a return for Nelson Semedo at right back, Jordi Alba at left back, and in central defence, Piqué and Samuel Umtiti. And well, our graphics department see a 4-3-3 for Barca with Rakitic, Busquets and Iniesta in midfield. And that means up front, Leo Messi, Luis Suarez and Andre Gomes. Some doubt perhaps about the way Barca will set up.
Would have been considered a swear word around this club, and let's see where Gomes plays, and if he is playing on the wing, it's about his fifth different position for this much questioned footballer who you and I think has a great deal more to give.
Semedo with the first touch. You can hear from the jeers and whistles around the stadium when it's Barca in possession of the ball. I've got a feeling we're going to be hearing that quite a lot. First touch for Leo Messi, back from his heroic performance for Argentina midweek. Lays that one off superbly to Suarez. Return ball to Messi. It falls for Messi! Just into the side netting. What an amazing opening 30 seconds. And that is a sign of things to come perhaps tonight in the Metropolitano. Messi stays down. Koke speeding past him, gets into the box. Comes up against Gabi, gets the return. Iniesta into the hands of Jano Black. 3 minutes on. One from Iniesta. Griezmann in the area, tries the shot, getting a hand to it, Mark ter Stegen. First corner of the game for Atletico Madrid. And paying close attention, Messi flicks it in, headed clear by Saul. Now Griezmann. Saul. Picks out Felipe Luis. Carrasco does very well indeed. Saul tries the shot! What a fantastic goal from Saul Nieguez! What a brilliant finish beyond.
Here's the moment when Barcelona are undone. Just that slight inside ball. Fine finishing from distance where Stegen gets a full length dive and can't even come close to touching it. That lands in the side panel, which tells you that's exquisite. It isn't simply powerful, it's perfect.
Brilliantly placed shot
this season.
Leo Messi looks up, swings in the cross, well evicted, and now Griezmann, and there's a chance. Correa wide on his right, still Correa, and Piqué given all the time in the world to get across there, and that was very and Piqué given all the time in the world to get across there, and that was very poorly seen by Antoine Griezmann.
You've nailed it, because Griezmann had the chance a number of times to put the ball into an area where Piqué can't get to, simply cannot get to, and he delays as if he's making it look, I'm going to give my teammate the absolutely perfect pass, whereas Piqué anticipated it and was able to get across and block.
Koke finding Griezmann first time, he struck that like a rocket.
Barcelona have pace, they have momentum, they move it quickly, and it ends up first of all with Suarez's ability to turn and shoot, forcing Oblak into his first decent save, and now this free kick.
And getting to take it. Plenty of players in the wall. Messi off the... Look what's going on the wall. It's almost like a line-out rugby, isn't it?
It's what's going on in the ball that I love, because it's... You look at the distance, you look at what's going on in front of him, you look at the size of the keeper, and there's no way he should be able to bend that, and he almost did. And I think that's me.
You're going to get your wish as Sergio Roberto prepares to come on. There is Suarez's shot, and well, Oblak just thought there's no way.
Sensational at everything, body position.
Says the referee. Busquets with the hands wide, as if to say, I never touched him. The referee agrees. Here's Gomes. That's an intelligent ball. Felipe Luis doing well to get his head to it. Deulofeu. Rakitic was just desperate to get that ball. Here's Busquets. Suarez to Messi. Messi's shot. Black holds it at the second time of asking. It's a little bit better from Barcelona.
Look how much it fits. Gomes coming onto the ball.
Misplaces the pass. Carrasco fully recovered, anticipating well. Problems for Juanfran as he comes up against his fellow fullback from the Spanish national side, Jordi Alba, who finally is penalised.
It's funny, football's a strange game. What's right one day is wrong the next day. We praised some
of this fascinating clash. Umtiti to Busquets. Busquets, who I can't remember him misplacing a pass so far today. Here's Leo Messi. Rakitic gets into the box. It falls to Messi. Not too far away, and all of a sudden you can see.
Look.
That's great to see.
They were grinning even as they were down in the ground, and you know from even our Warriors, two South Americans were grinning as they got up, and it's lovely play, and we're seeing better football now. But it's taken a lot of that to happen if they want to win this game.
Deulofeu on the ball for Barca, finds Leo Messi. Sergio Roberto cleanly taken off him by Felipe Luis. Gabi almost dispossessed by Busquets there. And Athletico now at the stage of just clearing the ball and getting it some 20-30 yards away. And
Alba doesn't look clever because he's holding his finger
up to weigh up the options. Wearing the captain's armband since Iniesta's substitution. Headed down by Piqué. Umtiti couldn't get on the end of it. Messi brilliantly finding Gomez. Gomez to Umtiti. Umtiti hesitating, didn't quite know what to do. In the end, hits the shot and hits it on target.
That was shooting by join the dots. First slice, more than the striker.
Deulofeu, bit of space for him as he attacks Felipe Luis. Finds Suarez, not a bad first touch from Suarez, and not a bad right hand from Jano Black.
No matter who wins this game, that's beautiful football.
It is.
The winger on the move, commenting that that's what he was doing. It was a slide rule pass. The first touch from the Uruguayan is good enough, and he's just short of pace and power to beat Oblak, but that's the change. Twice as good.
Absolutely.
Look at this space and the overlap, the movement. In the first half, we talked about how static they were. There's a centre forward doing what centre forwards do well. But look at Sergio Roberto. He's born to that role. That idea that Valverde had and chose Gomez for about can we move into positions where we shouldn't be and give superiority of numbers. That was the Guardiola phrase. And Sergio Roberto is born to do that, has been doing it all his life for Football Club Barcelona, and Gomez hadn't. Gomez has been playing international football for 2 weeks. Hello, Mum. That's maybe Suarez saying hello to his parents, or else being slightly controversial than one of the better Baltic. But why wouldn't you when you just scored the equaliser with 8 minutes left?
I mean, Paulinho in the middle, one was Suarez on the far post. Black got a hand to that header, and that took some doing. Here's Deulofeu taking on Felipe Luis, just taking him on a little bit too far. Fernando Torres has come on.
He's on because it's clear that Griezmann is too isolated. There's the delivery. Juan Fran wrong position. Neither of the centre halves going with Suarez, which their job is, and. It's what he does brilliantly, and the confidence he got back, because he was missing those. The confidence he got back from, and Barca are no longer asphyxiated. Number one, by the marking scheme.
Luis Suarez, and it's Leo Messi to take the resulting free kick. Swinging it into the box and into the domain of Jano Black. He's quick.
Man, because Cholo Simeone is the 12th man.
Absolutely. Suarez for Barcelona. Can Barca hit Athletico on the break? Deulofeu, a fresh pair of legs. Driving forward, only Felipe with him. Andre Gomez. Here's Gomez. Can he try the shot? Oh, and Suarez so close to getting on the end of it. Maybe he should have had a go himself, the Portuguese, Graham Hunter.
If you're Andre Gomez, I buy your argument, but if your confidence isn't as it would be normally, you're not a prolific scorer and you deliver the perfect ball. That's a failure by Suarez. That's to be finished. He's just short in his arrival and his launch at the ball. In the last few seasons.
Finds Suarez. Suarez gets it on his right foot and tries the shot. Not too far over the top. And the home fans letting Suarez know exactly what they think about him.
Let's give kudos to Deulofeu.
Sergio Roberto. Deulofeu screaming for it and getting it. He fancies his chances against Felipe Luis here. Combining with Suarez. Back to Suarez, who just can't get on the end of it. And it's Thomas Partey maintaining his cool and playing the ball out. Here's the boss's work. I mean, the boss would be out there making the fouls himself if he could, wouldn't he? It's given away to Leo Messi. Don't give it to him. And Griezmann making up for it, but Messi stays down. It's a free kick in the D, and the card is out for Griezmann, and he knows it.
It's not just remorse you're seeing there, that's tiredness.
Yep.
You pinpoint
the Metropolitano. Can he get this one on target? Can he beat Jan Oblak? This for 3 points. Leo Messi! Straight into the body of Jan Oblak. A lovely smile on the face of the greatest player the world has ever seen.
Here's the movement. PK away. Aleti asleep again. Oblak thanking the Lord that's going straight down his gullet. And if a side deserved to win, the second half was demonstrably Barca's.